to the Bike Cave. Bike Cave episode 2, I suppose. So, got something going on today. We got a new toy to play with for the bike. Put it on the e-bike. It's a brand new thing. So let's do an unboxing and see what we got. Oh my, whatever could it be? It's from Worldwide Cyclery. Love those guys. Order so much stuff from them, they should sponsor me. Okay. Bike shop's kind of a mess today. Ooh. It's from Fox. Just paper. It's from Fox. Okay, let's open it up and see what's inside. I know what's inside. Ah, there we go. It's pretty. Come here and take a look. We have the Fox Transfer Neo. It's their wireless dropper post. I am replacing the Rock Shox Reverb. This bad boy is 175 millimeters of travel. 175 right there. It's replacing a Rock Shox Reverb that is 125 millimeters of travel. Okay, what we got in here? This will be the battery and the charger. And they have an app. I'll have to download the app. So much packing stuff. Okay. Charger cable. Mount for the remote. I think it probably has three mounts. One for each style of mounting, depending on what your brakes are, basically. Since I'm using Magura brakes, I will probably just go with this. So here's the remote. That's cool. Okay. Oh, that's a lot different. That's a lot more. Okay. The little paddle remote on the Reverb is it's like a push button. You touch it. You barely touch it and the seat post goes. This one has a little more of a genuine seat post remote, like a cabled seat post remote feel. Kashima coating. Kashima. It's very different right in here. The motor that raises and lowers the post is right here, which gives you more room. On the Reverb, the motor is up here, up under here. So it's a lot different. Neat. Fox makes such pretty stuff. It's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. It's going to look odd, but I guess I'll get used to it, right? I mean, there's a lot going on right here. Right here. There's a lot going on right here. Okay, it's installed. It's kind of gawky. The orange piece is coming off, in case you were wondering. That's where the battery goes. And the remote is very stealthy under here. So yeah, looks good. Lots of travel. I got a lot more. I can drop the seat post a lot lower. The battery's charging. It'll take it an hour, maybe, I guess. That's what they say. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up here, clean up, and wait till the battery charges, and then take it out on the trail and let's see how it does. Okay. First ride, the Fox Neo. Oh boy, that drops down low. Hello. Yeah, I went the wrong way. But another reason I wanted to replace the reverb is because the minimum clearance, the minimum insertion length on the reverb, I was right at the minimum insertion length because it was such a short seat post. So needed more drop. I needed more needed more insertion length. And that's what she said. Whoa. Okay, that's called missing the bridge. The seat post itself takes a maximum of, I think it said 325 psi air. It's an air actuated seat post, so it takes max of 325. I hooked up my pump to it, my gauge. It's a shock pump, and it said it was at like 250. So I thought, well, let's raise it a little bit. Let's raise the air pressure in a little bit. So I jacked it up to about 300, and that might be a bit much. People are climbing. I don't like to pass them when they're climbing. I'd rather they just wait until they get to the top of the climb. So I know as well as anybody, ooh, I love that drop. When you're climbing, you gotta get into a rhythm. If you have to pull over for somebody, it really messes you up. Hard to get back into that rhythm when you're going good. So I hate passing people on a climb. Oh, man, that seat is fast to turn. Push the button, it's immediate. That's what they advertise. No latency between the button push and the actuation, which is cool. I'm all about button pushing. I'm all about electric. I'm all about electronic, wireless, all that good shit. I don't hit the jump. This is really steep, and it's there's the front tire that scrubs. How about that? Front tire scrubs on the fender. Did it again. Every time you G out in the front, it scrubs. That sucks. I need to take that damn fender off. Okay. New seat post. I like the thumb actuation where it's at. It's definitely more hidden. An easier thumb reach than the reverb. The reverb, it's just out there. Right out there in the open. Dang, I'm so low on the seat now. With it all the way down or slammed, I can really get down low now. Oh. It's easy to control on the if you don't want to go all the way up, it's easy to control it to stop at certain points. Whoa, stay in the trail, man. Jesus. Kind of all over the place. I'm gonna take it easier on the dwelling. Whew. Okay. That guy's pretty fast. Is he on a? I thought he was on a like a lightweight e-bike. The seat post has more drop than the one that originally came on the bike. If I remember correctly, that was 150. This is 175. That's the first ride, and my thoughts on the Fox Neo, the Fox Transfer Neo. I'll send it back to Donnie in the bike shop to wrap it up. All right, let's get this wrapped up. Things I like and things I don't like about the Fox Transfer Neo. One thing, the battery charges really fast. It charges really fast. It charged all the way up to full power in about an hour. The remote is very clean under the handlebars. It's hidden. It's stuffed up under the brake lever. It's very nice. It's very out of the way. Kashima on the post is just beautiful. I love Kashima stuff. The gold is just chef's kiss. Fast actuation. You push the button, the thing it's reacting immediately. The remote is very positive press, so there's no bumping it and making it actuate. So like if you've got it dropped, if you've got the seat post slammed, you're not going to accidentally bump the remote and make it go back up like you do with the reverb. The reverb was very easy to knock out of, you just breathe on it and it actuates. It's one of the small things I didn't like about it. The app, the Fox app for this is very, very good. It's a very good app. It's much better than the SRAM app. You can open and close the valves in here so if you open it, you can just push the seat down and it'll go back up, and it's like you don't have to use the remote. You can close it and it'll lock it down. Few things I didn't like. Very minor complaints. Just so minor, I don't even want to talk about them. The thing is odd looking. This takes some getting used to. is very unusual. Yeah, people are going to see it and go, what the heck? But anyways, let's see, the seat interface where the seat connects to the seat post itself. It's still that that Fox 2 screws that go in front and back, and you end up, you have to be very careful not to hit the Kashima coated post part here with your Allen key, because you could scratch it. You could possibly scratch it. You have to be very careful with that. What I liked about the Rock Shox Reverb, it had 2 screws on the side that you screwed them out, put the seat post in there, and you tighten them up. And you could also adjust front and back very easily with the Rock Shox. But overall, this is a much better post. There's extremely teeny tiny bit of wobble right here, but with the Rock Shox, it was noticeable. Also, the Rock Shox creaked a lot more around the seat interface. So I like this. I think I'm going to keep it. It's pricey. People say it's pricey, but it's just a teeny tiny bit more than the Rock Shox Reverb, and I think it's a much better post. I expect Rock Shox will probably do some improvements on their Reverb now that they have some serious competition. If you have any questions about it, just drop them in the comments and I'll respond. I'll respond to everything. Got nothing better to do.